Hello everyone, and welcome back to the ever-busy city of Reigate. Today is, I think, the last episode on this map. There is one thing that we have yet to really do. Reigate, by the way, is receiving all resources, albeit not efficiently, nor is it really super successful. I mean, we are in the green. You know, we're making plenty of money on this save. I am playing in creative mode, so you know, we didn't have to worry too much about expenses. However, you know, we have $2.62 billion. I doubt expenses would really do much at this point. If we're taking a look, though, around, you can see a lot of the city isn't expanding, and really, I think that really has to do with the fact that this is the only large city. If we had a couple other large ones, maybe this one would grow a little bit. There would be a little bit more people moving around. But since we're not supplying a lot of the other towns with a lot of resources, they're not really growing either. So I think we're just kind of limited a little bit by maybe my poor planning or something in the pipeline there. But in general, I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is my most successful Transport Fever series, just due to how things look. You know, the greenery, the trees, this depot, the depots in general. I learned a lot. There's one last thing we need to do, though. And one last thing we haven't touched all season, and I've never touched at all. That's airports. I've yet to build a single airport in Transport Fever. So we're going to try and rectify that today. Over here, I flattened out a large section of terrain, and we're going to try and get a commuter line. There is, as you guys know, one single town that is yet to be conquered by our transport company. It's up there in the, I guess, north from where the camera's facing, north left, right up there. So we're going to have to get a passenger line. Now, I'm not going to do like a Concorde going up there or anything like that. We're not going to do anything crazy large. This is just going to be a 2-terminal airport. If I can apply that, there we go. 2 terminals, you know, pretty small little thing. Well, single runway, nothing spectacular going on with this airport, but that's perfectly fine. Looks like there's a bus tram station attached to it. I mean, like, there can be a lot done, I guess, in these type of things. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get the airport terminal road going out here. It's not gonna be FBS International by any means. Just a nice, simple, very reminiscent of maybe my hometown airport. Kind of off to the outskirts of the town, because we know at the time this is really the only place they could have put it. And you just kind of take off over there. Nothing too fancy. So we're going to take off from Reigate, head over here to Dawlish, which you guys can see I already placed down its single terminal as well. I wish there was a small dirt strip. And really, I'm thinking the next series that we do with this, I'm going to try and find some mods. Just for terminals and things, because I think that'll make it look a whole lot more clean and nice in a lot of these areas. But we're going to have up to Dawlish. And then maybe even up here to Philly, just because it's kind of covering the tri area. So Dawlish to Reigate to Philly. So we'll go ahead and lay that down. No need for a large airport. Again, just not that much traffic in this area. So they will stop, I think, about there. I think that's a decent route. Now you have to be careful of the mountains. Gonna have to peel hard left out of there, especially at nighttime. Don't wanna fly face first into one of those things. Okay, too much curvature on that. That's fine. And then we'll have this. Oh my God, that road is disgusting. Let's flatten this out a little bit. See if that helps gradient this off. There we go. So these will just be little passenger planes. Very low amounts of people, I'll say. are going to be coming out through these ways, or maybe more. I don't know. Again, haven't really seen one of these be used before. So we can let's do a plane to each. We'll use Reigate as a central hub, so Dawlish to Reigate, Philly to Reigate. Okay, and then maybe a route from Philly to Dawlish. And we're gonna test this out. This might be an all real-time episode, by the way. So, I'm gonna go ahead and buy an aircraft. I'm gonna go for a DC-4. You know, very, very 1944. I think there's a 4-engine piston plane here. Anything other than that just feels too large. Yeah, anything other than that feels too large. I could go for a DC-3. That could be cool too. How about we'll do a DC-4, then when it involves Reigate, and a DC-3 when it calls for the other one. Or maybe we can just do a Dorney or a Mercur. Yeah, that might be cool. Let's get a bus station out here though. Actually, I don't think we'll need a bus station. I think we can treat this as a bus route itself. So we'll do a quick airport line. So lower Reigate over to the bus tram station number 3 for the airport. There we go, Terminal 2. Does it matter which terminal we go to? Holy cow, what is that? What kind of route is that? Hold on. Station types don't match, e.g. bus stop, train station. Reigate bus tram station, really? It says it's a bus tram station, but it's not working. Nothing ever works in this game for me, I swear. Okay, let's try this. To here? Nope. To here? Nope, that's plane only. To here? Nope. Plane only. You think it wouldn't even give this option? Tell you what, we'll just put a bus station outside. We'll just put a bus station. And right there. There we go. They can just walk over to the terminal. That's a-okay to me. All right, so we have that kind of set up there for grain silo. Looks like our food is not doing too good, but that's okay. Let's get a couple buses here. Where is? We might have to launch a few from over here. So we'll just get like three passenger buses. Volvo 5000. These are kind of different. So 1, 2, 3. Set line all. It's just going to be line number 9. There we go. And they'll get spaced out with traffic, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set up our 2 lines. So this is going to be a new line from Reigate to Dawlish transfer. All right, now that's, I don't know if this is the landing line it's trying to come up with, but that's a little steep. I'll have to say this is about as steep as well. Maybe it's just like that so you can see a little bit better. No, that's the takeoff. So landing is pretty good here. Maybe a little short. I would have the start descending about here, but that's okay. That's okay. So line 10 is that, and then to here. There we go. And then you can see they kind of use the same approach line there. All right, and then the third one looks something like that. That weird figure 8 there. All right, let's go ahead and buy some planes. So we need a DC-4. It's pretty straightforward. carry anything but passengers. Is there a plane that can carry freight or no? No, there's not. All right, set line all. You're gonna go route 10. Pause. All right, we're gonna go ahead and buy another aircraft. This is another DC-4. Set line all, route 11. Okay, and then we're gonna use a DC-3 for route 12. Okay, so if we go to terminals, okay, 10 and 11 are using different ones. It's pretty good. So here we go. These are our first planes. They're a bit loud. They are breaking all regulation by being inside of each other, and that's okay. These look cool. Planes are not something I mess with too much in this game. So he should come over to his terminal. Now the third one should just kind of leave. Oh, wow, fasten seatbelt sign. Alright, now hopefully they don't phase through each other because that would be a little awkward. I really hope they don't. So here comes the DC-2, or 3, there. Oh, do we have right of way? It looks like we do. Tower is giving us clearance here to go over to runway, I don't know what heading that is. This guy will probably pull up or let this one go. I don't quite know what Tower wants to do. It wants the big boys to leave first. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up. Give it some full throttle here. Didn't even stop, just cleared for takeoff. Oh, wait. Okay, doing a short takeoff here, full flaps. Getting up to speed. Rotating maybe a little early. It's a little slow. Positive rate gear up. I don't think I've ever seen propellers twitch out like that before. Very steep climb he's going in for. I mean, you know, it's got a little bit of a jaunt. Now this is the one going over to Dawlish, I believe. He's still got flaps down. Lots of flaps, actually. That's concerning. Alright, finally hitting cruise speed here. Pulling up the flaps. Throttle down. Throttle way down and descending. Runway is in sight. Give it some flaps again. Now, does he actually work the rudder in the turn? He does. He does. This is a short approach. See how well he maintains that center line. Pretty good. Now, does he flare it or a three-wheel touch it down here? Oh, there we go. Brakes definitely work on this one. And he'll come over. It looks like the DC-3 is gonna follow him in. You can see the DC-3 coming around now. The quickest boarding and unloading of any aircraft right there. So here comes that DC-3. That looks good. It's coming in nice and slow. It's hitting way late in that runway, though. It landed. Well, let's switch over to the DC-3. See how that performs. It's going 34 kilometers an hour on this taxiway here. Now, this is the only passenger line to this town. There goes the DC-4 out there. So we'll have to get a bus over to this area and see if we can start using it. This is a cool looking plane. There he goes. And you should head straight over this way. He was gonna have to do a figure eight. Very zippy. I mean, I have the speed increased. You can see these ones, the wheels don't tuck fully in. Kind of interesting. Very old school design. Alright, so we should make a right around these mountains. Or we'll just go right over. Oh god, don't do that. Don't do that. That is... Okay, that's a unique landing procedure. Wow, okay. Coming in real warm. I might have, is there a waypoint tool? Because that is not good. I'm surprised we didn't get any newspapers saying plane crashed on the side of a mountain. Not good. Okay. Well, we have planes functioning right now. Ish. I mean, we have a route. So that kind of finishes off this map. Now, these planes might not be efficient for these distances. I don't know. Again, these are the first planes that we have ever made in Transport Fever. Let me look at this route real quick. I mean, he should have come over here. You can see his route has it going over the mountain this way and then going down. I don't know if that's because it was the first trip or not. Or maybe he's just breaking protocol all the way. Let's see if there's a... I don't see any sort of waypoint thing for planes. So you know what? I don't think there's anything we can do about that one. That was taking off while that one's coming in. I mean, we get a decent amount of traffic for sure. Kind of continual. You know, just the odd plane coming in to the town, which can look pretty neat. Especially over here in Reigate. Reigate's pretty much the only airport that's kind of believable for me. These should be like dirt strips, grass strips. Nothing too fancy. Anyways, so as I said at the top of this episode, it's kind of the end of Transport Fever when it comes to this map. If you guys want me to start a new map, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, we might not. If you guys want, you can subscribe for more creative goodness. I know it's a little bit of a short episode and not a whole lot of this huge building progress, but that's okay. Doesn't always have to be super productive. As long as it's entertaining, you guys have a good time, I'm having a good time. All the vehicles going everywhere. All of the vehicles. Final stats of Reigate. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the final stats. So, we had some sort of wood shortage becoming a problem. So, a good, mediocre, mediocre. We are producing clothing, we are producing machine parts, and everything is coming here. Just at such a slow trickle that it's not really leaving much of a dent, I don't think. We are missing some machine parts now, apparently. Alright, that's it. That's it for Reigate. If you guys want, I'll see you guys in the next video. Buses and vehicles everywhere.